Well, I was talking about the Joseph Project International, the humanitarian aid arm of the MJA, is now the largest importer and distributor of humanitarian aid in Israel, and it's elevating the Messianic witness. That's why this part of the ministry was started, was to elevate the witness of Messianic Jews among the government and the leaders of Israel, and this is happening now. And so Joel Chernoff, who's the head of the MJA, he's my direct boss. We had a meeting a few weeks ago. We've been invited to be a participant in the World Jewish Congress. And there's groups advocating, Orthodox groups advocating for us as the Messianic movement, representatives of the Messianic movement, to be voting members of the World Jewish Congress. This is a big deal. It's a really, really, really big deal. And Messianic Jews in the land have been really shining the light of Yeshua in a powerful and a profound way in the context of the war. There's 300,000 soldiers called up. 2,500 of those are Messianic Jewish believers. And these Messianic Jewish believers that have been serving in the IDF have been exemplifying themselves and really standing out. And now through the humanitarian aid, we've been helping not only Israelis, but we've been helping the IDF and first responders. So we're going to play the one about the bags. Can we play that bag video?
Shalom from the Joseph Project here in Israel. What we found out since the 7th of October, that the first people who came to the scene of a terror activity or where a missile fell, they weren't equipped.
This is an approach which anticipates a situation where there'll be thousands and thousands of people who are injured and the hospitals may be overloaded, they may be inaccessible, so you need as many people to be that first line of help. What you see here are examples of our tactical equipment kits. We're working with people who are doing training seminars for grassroots emergency training for as many people as possible in as many places as possible across the country, because you may not have 5 minutes, 10 minutes, a few hours sometimes it takes for an ambulance to come. Those are the critical moments where somebody will live or not survive.
There's a tourniquet in here, there's bandages, a multi-tool, flashlight, as well as many other things.
So we're providing 1,000 of these first responder bags to Magen David Adom, all major communities in Israel, Zaka. And Zaka, which is an Orthodox-run first responder organization, they're actually going to come and participate and have a speaker at the Messiah Conference coming up at the end of this month. So we're going to have Benjamin Netanyahu's, one of his spokesmen is going to be speaking at our conference. And so it's things like this that, not only equipping, but we're providing the training that goes along with that. I don't know, any of you have ever served in the military in Iraq? All of us who served there went through combat lifesaver training. And so, we're providing tremendous amount of training to people to increase the first responder corps, and like he said, in anticipation of a major event where you've got just droves of injured people. We're going to have a force that is equipped and trained by the Messianic Jewish believers, primarily here in the United States, providing those resources to those in the land, believers and people who don't know Messiah, and in the process elevating the Messianic witness. Can we play that last video?
We are reservists, which means we left our lives and heeded the call. We left behind our wives, children, and friends and went to war. We were in the thick of fighting for several months. Our unit entered a tough battle in which Hamas terrorists laid a trap for us, shooting RPGs and machine gun fire endlessly. The bravery of our men was inspiring, whether it was firing back or running under fire to rescue the wounded. The battle was filmed by our GoPro cameras. When in such situations, the mind, body, and soul enter fight or flight mode. This means that we become laser focused on the specific mission in front of us, blocking out everything else. After the battle, we were each left with fragments of what happened. Watching the footage and sharing with each other our fragmented memories helped piece together what happened, to learn and process. Thank you for the new cameras, as we are returning now for our third round of reserve duty, once again to the Gazan front.
That ran on the Times of Israel, which is a major news source in Israel. We funded those GoPro cameras. Those guys, that was an actual rescue operation going after some of the hostages.